Welcome back to NASA Edge's live coverage of Lunabotics 2011. We're here with a member of the Brac University team. Tell us your name and tell us the name of your robot.
I'm Rajin from Brac University, Bangladesh, and our robot is Chondrobot.
Now, tell us about what you're doing right now. We're in a weather hold. You were going to compete this afternoon. How do you feel?
Actually, we were very exciting about our competition. We did 2-time practice, so we are prepared for do the final touch and doing in the lunar arena. But it was due to the weather condition. The match is not be continued for some bad weather, and maybe it will be continued tomorrow. So we are now somehow relaxed and thinking about how to do tomorrow.
Now, you said that you did get to practice in the lunar arena,
yeah.
correct? How did you do?
Actually, the practice session was not as expected since we had some problems in our wheel, but we modified that, and hopefully it will do better. It will be better in the final match.
Well, actually, a lot of teams have had problems in practice and were able to make modifications and do better, so you've got a good chance.
Yeah, we got the good chance, and we did some modification, and we hope it would be better than the practice session.
Now, as far as we know, that if weather's called today, you will go tomorrow. Or how's the team feel? Are they rested or relaxed, ready to compete?
We are actually not relaxed till 5:15 because it was officially said that we have to wait until 5:15 if the weather is good. So after 5:15, I assume we will be relaxed and will be prepared for tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so you're ready to relax if it gets called.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how long did it take you guys to build your robot?
It would take almost 5 to 6 months to make the robot, and we started thinking about 8 months ago. We started working about 6 months ago, and it would take 6 months almost.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope that either today or tomorrow, if the competition resumes today, if not tomorrow, that those 6 months will be worth it. You'll have learned a lot, and your robot will perform nicely.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so much for being on the show. You're watching NASA Edge live at Lunabotics 2011. We'll be right back with some members from some of the other teams if we can find them. You're watching NASA Edge. Welcome back to NASA Edge's live coverage of Lunabotics 2011. I'm here with Shibli from the same team that we just spoke to, but Shibli was on our show earlier today, and I believe not one of the drivers, but you may be in the control room. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So tell us, how are you feeling right now, waiting for this whole weather situation to unfold?
Well, we were really waiting to compete, and we wanted to know how our robot performs. And we really want to get on with this today, I mean, as soon as we can, but unfortunately the weather seems to be not so nice to us at this moment. But we definitely hope, if it's not today, we hope that it'll be early in the morning, so that... Yeah.
In fact, I'm trying to find out whether they're going to shift the schedule priority-wise. It seems to me that they would start with today's schedule tomorrow and move everybody else to the afternoon, but that's a decision for others. But it's got to be tough to say, because as you look around, it looks like you could continue, but there are actually still some ominous-looking clouds out there.
Well, the clouds are there, and there's a potential for thunder, so no one's trying to take a risk. and we hope that there is some time for demonstration tomorrow, so we would get a little time to those teams who could not compete, and we hope that it will finish.
Yeah, in fact, you were on earlier with the University of Iowa member who had a malfunction during their run, and they're hoping to demo tomorrow. So I'm sure it's tough for them, too. They won another chance. But if we get into a weather hole that prevents that, that's going to be tricky for them.
That's true, and we are also waiting to see a lot of teams' demonstration, and we hope that we can manage everything in time.
Yeah, I bet. Now, during this downtime, what have you been doing to keep yourself distracted from the tension?
As we were told to evacuate to the IMAX theater, some of our members actually went to the movies and watched the movies, yeah. And yeah, we went to the shop and we met the astronaut John McBride, and we took a few pictures. We moved around KSC, and that's all we could do, and tried to not think about the competition at this moment.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, you do, and plus this is an impressive facility, so if you're going to be stuck somewhere not competing, at least you're at the visitor complex here where there are lots of things to do. Well, now, have you had a chance while you're here? Well, first of all, how long have you been in the States for the competition? When did you arrive?
Our team arrived on 22nd May, so we came to the Kennedy Space Center early in the morning on 23rd. And we brought all our stuff. Everything was dismantled, so we have to assemble it. And it took us about 2 hours to assemble the whole robot. And we did a few testing, and that's it. And so after that, we actually moved around and saw a lot of other teams. We analyzed how they did that, and we really wanted to know. One reason behind coming here is that we wanted to know how other students are doing it, how they designed, how they managed to make this whole robot. So we did a lot of that, and we did travel around Cocoa Beach area where we are staying.
Right.
Yeah, so, and we will be in this area till 29th.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that's good.
And tomorrow we are definitely waiting for the official results, but before that we hope that everyone can compete.
Yeah, it is important, especially for all the teams like yours that have worked so hard to get here. However, you traveled quite a distance. So how did you handle the jet lag or the time difference? Was it a long time to adjust?
Well, fortunately it wasn't that long, but we do get a little sleepy in the daytime. And we had to do a lot of planning before we traveled because we were using sealed lead acid batteries that we thought we couldn't take it in the plane. So I actually traveled earlier, so I went to San Francisco and then went to Miami before coming to Orlando. And I brought the battery with me, and then the team traveled a few days later, and everything everything was smoothly. It's running smoothly, and so far so good, and we're in the competition.
Well, you actually had a few extra dynamics there because you're actually trying to find and acquire pieces of equipment mid-travel. That had to be unique.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, very good. We're really looking forward to seeing you guys compete and seeing the team and how it does, the robot. But it's just, for us even, it's been great to meet kids like you that are doing such a good job building these robots and learning a bunch of different technology and engineering things I don't understand. So I really appreciate the sense of enthusiasm you guys have, and also the fact that you care about the other teams, wanting them to compete. And so would you say, as you go back to Bangladesh and you talk to your colleagues, your fellow students, would you encourage them to try something like this in the future?
That's right, and we're thankful to NASA that they gave international students like us a chance to compete here and show what we can do. And of course, our school already said that they're going to fund future competitions.
That's great.
So we are very looking forward for the next generation of students to actually compete here.
Well, that's a good point. Now, would you, or as far as schooling is concerned, would you be still in school next year, or are you graduating, or how does that work?
I'm graduating, so next year, if I'm involved with the team, I'll be a mentor of the team, and I do want to be involved in the team and help them out, even if I'm not coming. And I want to be in the process.
Very good. Well, we really appreciate you coming out to talk to us and talk to our audience in particular and let them know some of the stories and some of the narratives that are going on here at the Lunabotics competition. Right now we're going to take a break. We are rapidly approaching 5 o'clock, which we've been told is when they will call the event if the weather has not passed. So just stay tuned. As I said, if we can squeeze one run in, we will do it, and we'll continue to provide coverage. You're watching NASA Edge.